Today, we're going to be reviewing the Sony Xperia Tablet S. Now, graphics-wise, this is a decent looking tablet as far as from a front face. If you're just standing here like I am, or you're looking presently, this is not a bad looking tablet. And I don't mean to start off with a thumbs down, but I believe that the Sony with a wraparound top is not a good design. I do not like the feel of it. I do not like the looks of it. It just doesn't seem right. Now, give Sony credit for trying something new, but this is what I'm talking about. You have a rounded edge at the top, but from a side profile you can see that the Sony wraps around and drops here like a page flipping over. It sits above the rest of the tablet. It does have a knurled feeling, so it's anti-slip right here. But I just don't like the feel of that tablet. It's awkward. It doesn't feel comfortable when you hold it. It is my pet peeve with the Xperia Tablet S. I do not care for this feature. So having said that, let's look at the tablet in more detail. Sony tablets, they're moderately priced. They're a decent tablet. I actually picked this Sony up for $299. It is a reconditioned Sony, but that's not that far off of the retail price. You can pick this tablet up for about $350. It's not a bad tablet as far as the tablet itself. You get 16 to 34 gigabytes of storage depending on the unit you buy. It does have an expansion slot, which expands that another 32 gig. Now if you take a look to the side here, you'll see this little crease in there. You pull that, and that opens up a tab, and you have a standard expansion slot. It is not a micro. It is a standard size. That's unusual with tablets. You'll feel, when you feel the tablet, it is rubberized. And that is because this is one of the only tablets on the market that touts itself as water resistant. It does have some nice features that prevent spills and the like from entering into the tablet and ruining your tablet. I actually like that. I do. But I think they do some odd things, and here's another odd thing I think they do. On the bottom here, for your charger connector, you have to remove the plug. Now this is waterproof. This is watertight, and it's a nice shape and everything. But these are easy to lose. Small parts are easy to lose. I'm not a fan of small parts. I think Sony could have done better in regards to this, putting a small tab so that it just set to the side, or coming up with an entirely different design. Your speakers are on the bottom. They're very long speakers. You have a very good sound with this Sony tablet. As far as processor speed, it does use the Tegra 3. You know, I'm a big fan of the Tegra 3. I think it's as far as your Android tablets, the Tegra 3 is about as good as you get. This particular Tegra 3 runs at 1.4 gigahertz. That is a pretty spunky little tablet. It comes installed with 1 gigabyte of memory, runs on Android 4.1. Weight-wise, it's not really that heavy. It does look bulky at the top, but it is not a heavy tablet. It is 1.3 pounds, and if you compare that, say, to the iPad 4, which is at 1.45 pounds, it is lighter. Its screen resolution is a 9.4, so it's slightly smaller than the iPad 4. It is considerably smaller than the Asus TF100, 300, and 700, all of which are larger. Also larger is the Google Nexus 10, so this is a little smaller and it weighs a little less. As far as cameras, you have a 1 megapixel front-facing camera and a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera. I think they can do better on those cameras. I'll pick on cameras until they do improve the quality of the photo that's taken. This is technology is out there. It's available. Many are doing it. You see on the Asus TF300, you get a 5 megapixel and an 8 megapixel. So it is very, very doable. But unfortunately, we get shortchanged sometimes when we buy some of these nicer tablets. Even the middle of the road tablets just get shortchanged. Graphics wise, this is 1280 by 800 screen resolution. At angles, it's still pretty clear. As you can see from the camera, it is a very clear tablet. It's nice to touch. The feel of the glass is really nice. It's a very nice tablet when you're looking at it from the front. Now, in handling the tablet, again, I tell you, I'm not a fan. 3G, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth with GPS. Has everything you need. Now, if you're a 4G person, this is the tablet for you. But otherwise, it has pretty much everything you need. Now, this particular tablet has an HDMI slot, but it requires dongle. So if you don't have dongle or don't intend to buy it, don't intend to buy this tablet if you want to use the HDMI feature. Now, it does have a standard expansion slot for, as I've shown you on the side, for memory for storage expansion. Excuse me. This tablet also has a built-in remote control, and it is a moderately good built-in remote control. So if you want a tablet that can turn the TV and the VCR and all those peripherals that you have out there that you want access to, but you want to sit at your in your nice lounger chair and be comfortable, hey, this is the tablet for you. It's actually a very nice remote control. Battery life, 6 to 8 hours of heavy use, and I'm thinking closer to the 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours. And then on heavy use, you can get 8 of heavy use, and even sometimes 10, 8 to 10 with light to moderate use. But not the best. There is a cradle available for this tablet. This is a durable tablet. It is water resistant. It has the universal remote. It is moderately priced compared to its competitors. You can do pretty well with this. It has nice graphics for the price and comes with many features. As far as cons, I have to say it has a goofy design. I'm not a fan of the goofy design. The processor is decent. The battery life, so-so. The loose pieces, I don't care for that. The front-facing camera is low pixel, and the tablet, although being lighter than many of its competitors, feels heavier. Now, that's a little misleading, but it's the way the tablet feels in your hands. It feels bulky. It doesn't feel comfortable. And being that it doesn't feel comfortable, I'm not a fan of this tablet. So, as far as processor speed, I give it a thumbs up. As far as the graphic resolution, it gets a thumbs up. It is running Android 4.1, but it's still a thumbs up. However, the goofy design, thumbs down. I'm not a fan of this goofy design. Anyhow, that is your Sony Xperia Tablet S. By the way, the Tablet Z is out on the market, and we'll be reviewing that at another time. Thank you. God bless.